The works of one of the most famous artists, Pablo Picasso, decorated the gallery of the National Museum in Astana. Eminent master of painting, the works of whose are recognized as the most expensive, appeared for Astana viewer as a ceramist. More than 30 ceramic products and over 60 engravings have been collected in a private collection presented in Astana. These works are priceless as they were created in the last years of life of the master in the French town of Valerie. In 1946, Picasso comes to the Azure coast in a small town in France, and there the history of the production of these works began. He created a workshop where he worked not alone. He had students and followers. Together they created a large number of copies of the collection. He signed personally all works. If you look at these works, you will notice the classical culture. Here you will see the marks of ancient Greek myths.
Alla romanità, cioè una cultura mediterranea.
His trips to different regions of Europe have always been reflected in the works. Therefore, the exhibition guests see the recreation of Spanish-Italian cultures in his works. Ceramic vases, dating from the middle of the last century, were irregular shapes. The master did not use the potter's wheel, and this makes his works unique. During the production of ceramic works, Picasso presented them to his friends and acquaintances. There were families, people who dined from these ceramic plates. Here you see a complete collection, and all works are in good condition, not damaged. All this depends on the methods of storage and transportation. We have certain standards for the storage and packaging of his works. The collection was presented all over the world. For example, it came to Astana from Montenegro. Before exhibiting the collection, we visit the country in advance to get acquainted with the culture and mentality. It is very important to know how the works of Picasso are important and valuable to local viewer. Italian artist Rosaria Iazzetta pursued the question how women can develop and realize their dreams in the world of art. Being the founder of the Yellow Horse Project, her main goal is to find and record interviews with women who have achieved great success in art. She fulfills her idea in an unusual way, traveling on a motorcycle through 11 countries. Her tour began in late June in Naples and will finish in the Japanese city of Morioka.
After Italy, I just been to Slovenia and Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Serbia, Hungary, Ukraine, Russia and Kazakhstan. Almost of the time I work in my studio at sculpture, and I spend a month to realize one sculpture. And this time the idea was that my material cannot be iron or clay or something else, but must be the human being. Means that this sculpture can be one social sculpture, that it's incredible, important for the inspiration for new generation.
In addition, the motorcycle is not as polluting transport as an airplane, she believes. Meeting with different people and beautiful nature inspire her to travel long distances alone. In Kazakhstan, her route covered the cities of Petropavlovsk, Kokshetau, and Astana. Hospitality of local people amazed her. A family that is completely unfamiliar with me invited me to their home. I never forget that. The guest says, Astana became a great discovery for the foreign guest. Beautiful architecture and the character of living people here give it a special feature, she believes.
And Astana, come on, it's an incredible surprise. We don't have, probably in Italy, the feeling of in the Middle East about this country. We have one consideration just probably of oriental side of world, but we miss this incredible place. And for sure, I will talk about this country because the first impression is that the character of the people is completely different. You are not Asian, but you are not European. It's one unique way of approach of life.
After Kazakhstan, she will continue her journey through Mongolia, China, and South Korea. She plans to reach the final point, Japan, by the end of October.